Boosie found himself in handcuffs once again, but this time, he's not just fighting for his freedom, he's fighting for his name. Just hours after his unexpected arrest, the Louisiana rap legend spoke out with raw emotion. "I didn't do it." The news sent waves through the industry, not just because Boosie always seems to land in the eye of controversy, but because this time, the situation pulled in two of the biggest names in music, Jay-Z and Kanye West. When those two step in, you know something serious is going down. Boosie was in Los Angeles for what was supposed to be a weekend filled with music and networking. Rumors were swirling that he was in talks to appear on a major artist's upcoming project, maybe even a surprise collaboration with someone from the old Rockefeller days. But before any of that could happen, everything changed in a matter of moments. Police descended on the area, and Boosie was taken into custody on charges that have yet to be made fully public. Some say it involved a firearm. Others say it had something to do with surveillance footage from a club altercation. Boosie, never one to hold his tongue, took to Instagram live the moment he was released on bail. His voice was shaking, not from fear, but from frustration. "They're trying to set me up," he said. "I didn't do it. I wasn't even there when that shit went down." What makes this situation even more intense is who got involved behind the scenes. According to insiders close to the situation, both Jay-Z and Kanye West made calls to Boosie's team within hours of his arrest. Why would two of hip-hop's most iconic figures involve themselves in Boosie's legal issues? It goes deeper than just loyalty. Word is, Boosie had recently been in private conversations with Roc Nation about launching a docuseries chronicling his journey, from the streets of Baton Rouge to rap superstardom, to prison, and back to the charts. Jay-Z, who's no stranger to navigating the criminal justice system, reportedly saw something powerful in Boosie's redemption arc and wanted to help shape it. Kanye's involvement is even more surprising. The two haven't always seen eye to eye. In fact, Boosie has criticized Kanye in the past, calling him out during the height of Ye's controversial political comments. But Kanye, unpredictable as always, allegedly saw Boosie's arrest as part of a bigger narrative. According to one source, Ye said, "They're trying to silence another black voice, and I can't just watch it happen." In typical Kanye fashion, he's said to be working on a piece of visual art that reflects the struggle of artists like Boosie, who are constantly caught between the streets and the spotlight. The internet exploded the minute Boosie's mugshot hit social media. Some fans immediately stood by him, flooding his comment section with messages of support. Others were more skeptical, pointing to Boosie's long history of legal troubles as a sign that maybe, just maybe, he hasn't left his old life completely behind. But Boosie insists this time is different. "They keep trying to drag me back. Every time I take a step forward, they want to pull me 2 steps back. I ain't perfect, but I ain't guilty." Boosie has never been one to play by the rules, and that's part of why his fans ride so hard for him. He's raw, he's honest, and he's been through more than most rappers could imagine. From beating a murder charge to losing his freedom for years, to being diagnosed with cancer and surviving it. His life has been a roller coaster of extremes. Now, with Jay-Z and Kanye West both stepping into the picture, it's almost like the hip-hop universe is pausing to decide whether Boosie's story deserves another chapter, or if it ends right here. Legal experts are already speculating about what this could mean for Boosie's career. If he's cleared, it could launch him into a whole new era. A Boosie redemption tour backed by Roc Nation? A Kanye-directed documentary? That kind of narrative shift would be historic. But if he goes down, the consequences could be devastating, not just for Boosie, but for the larger conversation around how the justice system treats black artists. Jay-Z has long been vocal about reforming the prison system and using his platform to protect artists from being unfairly targeted. His involvement here isn't just about business, it's personal. There's also the social media firestorm to consider. Boosie trends on Twitter every other week, usually for his unfiltered takes on everything from parenting to politics. But this time, people weren't just reacting, they were choosing sides. Influencers, podcasters, and fellow rappers all chimed in. Some called for patience and due process. Others warned that we've seen this pattern before. Fame, controversy, arrest, and then silence. But Boosie doesn't plan on being silenced. "I got too much to say. he told his followers. "They gon' hear me whether I'm in a cell or on stage." This entire situation feels like it's part of something much bigger than just one rapper's legal troubles. It's about power, reputation, and the role of celebrity in the face of the law. Boosie's arrest lit a fuse, and now all eyes are on what happens next. Will Jay-Z and Kanye's involvement help sway public perception? Will it apply pressure behind the scenes to make sure the charges are dropped or reduced? No one knows for sure. But one thing's certain, Boosie isn't backing down. In the middle of all this, Boosie dropped a snippet of a new track on his Instagram story. The lyrics, brutally honest and full of fire. "They want me chained up, boxed in, broken slash, but I'm still breathing, still chosen." It's the kind of line that makes you feel like this isn't just a legal battle. It's a war for identity, for voice, and for survival in an industry that's quick to build you up and even quicker to watch you fall. As the dust starts to settle, more details about the arrest are expected to emerge. But one thing is already clear. Boosie isn't letting this define him. With two industry titans watching his back, a fan base ready to rally, and a mic still in his hand, the story is far from over. Whether it ends in vindication or another chapter of struggle, Boosie is turning pain into power once again. And this time, the whole world is watching.